Good afternoon. Thank you for inviting me and thank you for coming along to listen to the 5-minute pitch deck for Creasallis, the Creative Antibody Solutions Company. My name is Zara Jawad. Creasallis is a creative antibody solutions company really looking at tackling the antibody oncology market, which is expected to be around $70 billion by 2026. Regardless of the success of antibody-based oncology drugs, 60,000 patients still die every year from cancer. At Creasallis, this is the problem that we're really trying to tackle due to limited penetrability of antibody-based drugs into the tumor. The technology we'd like to present is called CreaTap, which is a single plug and play technology that can be put into any oncology-based antibody. It's 100% owned by Creasallis, royalty-free, and we aim to deliver proof of concept for the CreaTap technology within 16 months. CreaTap is unique with freedom to operate. It's free of any direct competition, and it's an antibody-based business, which is similar to Cytomics, BioAtla, Merus, who all have similar models of oncology-based antibodies and are very successful. I'm Zara Jawad, who's the CEO and founder of Creasallis. I come from 15 years of biotech, pharma experience and antibody engineering, starting my career at Demantis, GSK, MRC Technology, which then became LifeArc, finally Agenus. And it's really through my career that I came across this idea of the CreaTap technology. I do have a track record of delivering projects and technologies. Supporting me in Creasallis are 3 advisors. Sophia Rizvi, who's really been helping with the business side and helping with my pitch deck. Tim Sharpington, who's really been helping me with the business plan, and Dennis Underwood, who is really there for the scientific intellect. The growth of the antibody oncology market is really the largest growing sector in all of the antibody areas, therapeutic areas. By 2024, really looking at large sales in the antibody and antibody-based therapeutics area. But really, there's a limitation of these antibodies because they can't really penetrate the tumor microenvironment effectively. Evolution has ensured that we're only a few micrometers away from the nearest blood vessel. However, in the case of a tumor where you've got a large number of cells, a large mass, you're actually hundreds of micrometers away from a blood vessel. And this causes necrotic parts of the tumor that antibodies really struggle to reach. When looking at the modeling of how antibodies and drugs themselves in particular penetrate tumors, and this is just the work of Dane Wittrup, really there are 3 main factors that affect the success of that drug. 1 is the vasculature of the tumor, so that's dependent on the tumor. 2 is the half-life of the antibody, so the longer the half-life, the more opportunity it has to circulate and re-hit the tumor again and again. And number 3 is the diffusion rate to be able to get through the tumor. The CreaTap technology really aims to capitalize on these parameters. It's a single plug and play technology that can be put into any antibody-based drug to help penetration into the tumor microenvironment. The CreaTap technology really takes the best attributes of both the small molecule and the large molecule world. The specificity that you would expect from an antibody still remains in the CreaTap technology, along with the long half-life. However, the tumor penetrability is that of what we would consider of a small molecule or a nanobody. Because of that, we anticipate to have enhanced efficacy and reduced side effects of the drug, and to be able to administer perhaps in lower doses as a result of that. And really key to all of this is to ensure that the manufacturing process remains as simple as possible, as close to a monoclonal antibody as we can get. The business opportunities really for the CreaTap are fourfold. The first one, really, we look to capitalize on the monoclonal antibody market. Of here, just an example of some oncology-based drugs that could perhaps benefit from the CreaTap technology and the sales that we've been seeing along with those drugs. The antibody drug conjugate market would also benefit from such a technology. And that's, again, a fast growing field, also expected to grow. And finally, the biospecifics market as well is also amenable to the CreaTap technology. But most importantly, the CreaTap technology offers an asset lifecycle management for partnering with, extending the patentability of the antibody-based drugs that people can generate to be able to prolong that patent lifestyle. If you look at the patent landscape around penetrability of drugs into the tumor, and in particular for antibodies, there's really three main patents here, all of which are very different to the CreaTap technology, about fusing peptides to antibodies to enhance their penetration, playing around with on and off rates to enhance the penetration, and formulation. And CreaTap is quite different to this. So there's known licensing deals that we also need to negotiate, and it's 100% owned by Creasallis. The only other competitor really that we've been able to detect is Intensity Therapeutics, who's looking at tumor penetration. Here, really, they've got the Diffuse RX technology, which is a specific microinjection into the tumor, which is a surgical procedure, which still requires precision and training for surgeons. And this is not what we're trying to create at Creasallis. We're really looking at the moment for funding of about 750,000 to be able to get to our phase 2 of our proof of concept and getting to an inflection point, of which we anticipate it will take 16 months. This is just the plan, the 4 work packages that we would like to create at Creasallis, really looking at delivering work packages 1 and 2, which are the top 2 here, with the 750K, and that would get us to an in vivo proof of concept of the technology. And then these 2 work packages will enable us to build a platform, which is what Creasallis intends to do, to make its own antibodies around the technology. Thank you very much for listening to my 5-minute pitch deck. Please, you can find us on creasallis.com, reach out to us on LinkedIn or Instagram or Twitter. Thank you.